Vice President Kamala Harris's statements about celebrating Kwanzaa during her childhood have sparked renewed skepticism due to historical inconsistencies surrounding the holiday's origins. Kwanzaa, created in 1966 by Marxist professor Maulana Karenga, 2 years after Harris's birth, was intended to promote African American cultural unity but remains controversial due to Karenga's criminal history and radical affiliations.
My sister and I, we grew up celebrating Kwanzaa. Every year, our family, in our extended family, we would gather around across multiple generations, and we'd tell stories. The kids would sit on the carpet, and the elders would sit in chairs, and we would light the candles, and of course, afterwards, have a beautiful meal. And of course, there was always the discussion of the 7 principles. And my favorite, I have to tell you, was always the one about self-determination, Kujitagalia. And, essentially it's about be and do. Be the person you want to be and do the things you want to do and do the things that need to be done. It's about not letting anyone write our future for us, but instead going out and writing it for ourselves. And that principle motivates me today as we seek to confront the challenges facing our country and to build a brighter future for all Americans. So to everyone who is celebrating, happy Kwanzaa from our family to yours.
Karenga, who also founded the United Slaves Organization, a militant black nationalist group, was later imprisoned in 1971 for kidnapping and torturing 2 women. Critics argue that Harris's narrative about childhood Kwanzaa celebrations seems inconsistent with the holiday's timeline and limited early adoption. In her public remarks, Harris described family gatherings around the Kwanzaa candles, sharing stories, and discussing the principles of the holiday. "My favorite principle was always self-determination," Kujitagalia, Harris said, emphasizing its message of empowerment. However, commentators question whether such celebrations were plausible in the mid to late 1960s, given Kwanzaa's niche status during its inception. They suggest Harris's statements may reflect political positioning rather than personal experience. While Harris's intentions may have been to connect with cultural traditions, the timeline and Karenga's controversial history continue to fuel skepticism about the authenticity of her claims.